Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of being a NEET and if it's really for you, and what if it's not everything you dreamed of, it's not an ice cream island, what if it really sucks, okay? My last video, I want to thank y'all for checking it out. I've never gotten that many views on a video. I expect to get like maybe 15 on a good video. So I got lots of good feedback on it. And thank you all for checking it out. I also want to add that I accidentally uploaded the raw footage. I didn't upload the edited footage. So like the mic wasn't working and I was doing outtakes, I was scribbling stuff down. It was very raw. The most views I ever got was on my worst edited video. I don't care. We're gonna probably do that from now on. So the pros and cons of being NEET. Let's dive right into it. I don't know where y'all are from. I'm from the kind of the southern, northern, Midwest, area right in there. We've got a lot of snow recently, and I have a piece of crap car, and it's got I think it's got one-wheel drive because I can't get out of the driveway when it snows like that. I have to park like down the road. I had to park at a McDonald's and walk like 10 to 15 minutes just to get to my car so I could drive to work. So we got a lot of snow, and long story short, I had like 4 days off in a row because one day they canceled work, which an adult snow day doesn't actually happen that often. So I walked to the Taco Bell, and the drive-through was the only thing that was open, and you can't walk through the drive-through, I don't think. So that was sad, but I digress. 4 days off in a row. I thought, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. And day 4, I was bored out of my mind. I think I laid in bed for 2 days straight and browsed Twitter. And it was kind of painful. Like boredom in itself is kind of painful. So basically, y'all are gonna hate me for this. But on the 4th day, where a lot of people had been calling off for work, I got a call from my work. They didn't even leave a voicemail or nothing. So I showed up. I was so bored that I showed up to work. And I said, guys, can I clock in? And they were like, yeah, we really need people. And I clocked in and I worked for like 6 hours. That is the worst thing a NEET can do. I must reemphasize that. The worst thing you can do if you're a NEET is go into work unprompted, willingly, and not complain about it. So I failed already, as you can see, but did I really fail? Let's talk about it. Before we jump into my failure or my not failure, there was a timely Twitter thread that I kind of want to talk about, and it pertains to what we're talking about now. So let's jump into the Twitter thread and discuss a 52 male Redditor's experience of firing in his first year. All right. So here's what he said about firing in his first year, and I kind of want to go point by point and see what he's doing wrong. All right, the first thing, the thing that sucks most is none of my friends are available. They all still work and have kids. I want to play more golf and can't seem to find a group of fun dudes to do it with. First of all, if you're depending on friends for fun, then what do you expect? I mean, you got to be able to have fun on your own. That's me making a video by myself. That's a blast. Number 2, my wife still works and will continue to do so for years to come as she loves her job and does very well financially, so that's good, I suppose, but limiting as well. So you got a breadwinner while you're sitting at home. I mean, sounds pretty cool to me. And he's married. Bro, you know how hard it is to get married? Number 3, I knocked out a crap ton of chores that I've stacked up over the years and still have more to do, which generally sucks but gives me something to do. So number 3, your way to not be bored from not working is to do work. Okay, I see the problem here. Number 4, I traded stocks often. I don't see why that's a problem. In fact, that's how I plan to make any money while I'm on my mini retirement. Number 5, I napped more than I should. We call that rejuvenation right there. I consume too much online brain rot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that really does get old fast, and especially Twitter. So this 52-year-old, a 52-year-old Redditor who only browses the internet, and that's the problem, dude. You gotta go no surf. I mean, that's part of this whole channel. Mini retirement, no surf. If you're mini retired and you're surfing, then you're doing it wrong. I did not exercise nearly enough, but I'm working on changing this. So, okay, there you go. You're working on it. I smoked too much weed, drank too much, vape too much. I'm working on changing it. So he's a degenerate, okay? He's a brain rot degenerate who's not having fun because he's overindulged. I mean, if I just sat in the apartment and drank Baja Blast all day, I would hate my life. But the whole point of the mini retirement in NEETdom is to be rejuvenated so you have enough energy to do the things that you've always wanted to do. It's not about having free time to just be bored. Number 9, he didn't read a single book. He's reading one now that he was gifted over Christmas. The Art of War. He doesn't find it entertaining or enlightening. It's because you're doom scrolling and your dopamine addiction is so intense that books are boring. That's why the no surf comes in. His wife says he's depressed. If he's not working out, he's not having social anxiety or interactions. That's what happens if all you do is drink and smoke and take naps. I mean, it's bound to happen. And number 11, he feels like he's under house arrest because he's got pets, all right? I'm sorry that you've got a lovable Fido and you can't go to the grocery store or he'll die. I mean, buddy, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, it does feel like you're on house arrest. When I was snowed in and couldn't drive anywhere for 3 or 4 days. But the cons of being a NEET are you're going to be bored out of your skull, okay? There's a video out there of this guy who's trying to be bored, and he doesn't do anything except watch paint dry. And he quits after like 6 hours. He was going to do it all day, or like 12 or 24. And it's because being bored is painful. And after a while, it's so excruciatingly uncomfortable that you got to quit. I mean, it's just a waste of time. I just want to reiterate the point of becoming a NEET and FIBAN, if you watched my last video, being financially independent, become a NEET. The whole point of the thing is so you can do the things that you don't have energy for. You save up for a year, and then that's your year to figure yourself out. All right, and there's an important component that comes into this that I didn't talk about. Agoraphobia, all right? I'm taking a year off. It seems counterintuitive. So I can tackle agoraphobia and leave the house. So it's not a year of sunshine and rainbows and playing marbles all day. It's a year of working towards something higher than that, all right? And part of that becoming less agoraphobic is making videos and documenting it and doing something that I find to be mentally titillating. Is that a word? Sounds like a bad word. All right, this video is getting too long. But yes, I did fail at being a NEET, but it was unintentional NEET, and that doesn't count because that you are under house arrest. Real NEETdom, quote this one, real NEETdom is about getting out there and doing the things that your NEET ass has always wanted to do, and you got to work on yourself during that time. And if you're not, then you're just NEETing. We're FIBAN in, okay? I want to leave y'all with a little quote. I want to write it on the whiteboard because I like writing on the whiteboard. All right, so the quote of the evening is, sometimes to keep the fire going, you've got to outrun the wind. Unknown. All right, it's a very famous philosopher. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. It's from a song by Brooks and Dunn. And the song, ironically enough, is called Working Man, which we don't plan to be, but we'll be grinding YouTube, okay? We're going to be burning both candles or burning them at both ends. Sounds unsafe. But the reason this is the quote of the day is because if you stop to analyze if you stop to be bedridden, what do they call it? Bed rotting or something. If you stop to do that and you stop to think and analyze about your life, it's like in cartoons when you realize that they run over the bridge and then the bridge stops and they keep running and they're fine until they look down. Well, it's like that, okay? If you stop to think about it, if you stop running, then your fire's going to go out, and then you're going to get depressed like the guy in the tweet, okay? So you got to keep running. Even though you're not doing a lot, the video's getting too long. Be a hard-working man, but not for anyone but yourself, okay? That's the quote of the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, I'll remember to edit this one and not upload the raw files. I said some bad words in the raw files, so if there's bad words, you got the raw footage. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Catch you in the next one. Good night and good luck.
Hard-working man.
Right. I knew that was going to fall. All right, what's up, everybody?